Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your mid-month relationship and love reading for the elemental energy of water. Water covers the zodiac signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So all of the fishies are here today. If you've never had your charts read, there is a natal chart linked in the description. It's not a sponsorship or anything like that, but it gives you the 12 houses, and then it goes through all of 10 to 20 pages of what all that means, including your elemental alignment, and it's really a good resource and tool if you're looking to understand a little bit more about yourself and maybe dive a little deeper into the spiritual side as well. So with that, we'll get started. I read intuitively, so the energy is what source brings through. We'll read the messages on the card, but we'll also bring through that message as well. We look at the elemental singles first, and then we will look at those who are in a relationship. So singles in water, your first, or your chakra energy is number 43, peace. They're saying, before I look in the book on this one, what I'm hearing is this is a good time to look for peace, to search out that calm in the midst of storm energy. That right now, and I'm getting this impression this is like your upper chakras, crown, third eye area, but what I'm hearing is this is a time to seek out peace. Do the things, water singles, that brings you quietness and calmness. If you're going out, go to environments where there's not a lot of noise and chaos is what I'm hearing. They're basically saying stress has been a little bit on the high side for our water family, and in this area of relationships and love, it's really calling you to find some balance and find some peace and quiet. It's not always doesn't always have to be run, even during the holidays. So let's take a peek at what our book says, and we are in our crown chakra. And the planetary association with this one is the moon, which is right behind the deity's head there. Chandra, the Hindu goddess of the moon, who has a halo of the crescent moon, rides a reindeer, symbolizing of unconditional love. It's decorated with bells to ring the blissful sounds of peace and liberation, linked with higher consciousness. He wears pearl anklets illustrating the moon's link to the gemstone. The pearl, a sign of the depth of the sea and the soul of wisdom. Let's see, our key words are nurturing, peace, contentment, inner reflections, diving into memories, creative imagination, acting with a sensitivity to others' emotions. So water singles. We're up in our higher chakras on this one, and it's saying that it's really just a time to find some peace and quiet. There is a possibility when you get a little bit more into that peaceful state that it opens the doorway to a relationship if that's what you're looking for, or at least some new friends if nothing else. But they're saying that it's not going to be it's not something you're going to be able to find if there's a lot of noise and chaos around. My guides are being really adamant. This is noise and chaos this month are not going to benefit you. The more quiet time that you can find, whether it's in a small group, just going out for coffee or whatever, or even if it's just like a small white elephant thing where there's like 10 of you hanging out together, those aren't big deals, but like the big social events are really not going to be beneficial in a relationship type aspect for you. So definitely times to find a little bit more peace and quiet. Your first tarot is number 6 in the major arcana, so these are big life lessons. It is the Lovers with Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. With this one, what I'm hearing is this ties into that peace and quiet part. There is this possibility, very strong possibility, of a deeper relationship forming, whether it's a new friendship that's going to be like the best friend type thing from day one, or it's going into that aspect of a love relationship where it's a more intimate, possibly amorous type relationship. There's things that are coming in that are starting, but it's really going back to the chakra energy. It's really, you have to find that peace and quiet first. You're not going to find this person at the club listening to the lights and, listening to the sounds and all the lights. That's not where you're going to find this person this month, is what I'm hearing. It's really going to be one of those things that's a quiet connection where it's like, click, oh wait, where have you been all my life type thing. So really focus on the peace and quiet within and without, and that will open the doorway to this other relationship. Your second card is the Nine of Waters. Wishes come true, concerns fade away, and a love of life. This one is bringing forward a similar message to the lovers. So you've got these two cards that are really saying that you have a lot of possibility, you have a lot of options coming forward, especially if you are actively seeking a relationship or actively open to the aspect of it. So in this coming month, they're saying don't push and don't force yourself into the big social situations. Do the smaller, quiet ones, the ones that are more laid back. You're going to feel more at peace and more relaxed, because it's what you're needing right now is more quiet versus the loudness. And with that, that is opening the doorway for our water singles to be able to find possibly a new relationship, if not just a new friendship. So they're also saying step one to finding the quiet is, if you've been neglecting your meditation time or your spiritual practices, whatever those are, this is a good wake-up call to go back to that. Excuse me. That will help you tap back into that quiet side of your mind and your life, and that will also give you a little bit more of a open door to your intuition. So when that person pops in, you can be like, oh, okay. But they're saying it's going to be one of those quiet openings. It's not going to be the fireworks and explosions of, oh, I found them. It's going to be more like, oh, okay, well, this is what I've been looking for. How did you just slide into my life? It's not going to be as bombastic as what I'm hearing. So let's hop over to our water couples, and this can be you are in the relationship with another person, you're the water sign, or it could be that you are in a relationship with a water sign, however it works. Your chakra energy is going to be your root chakra with number 4, grounding. This is a good time for our water couples to find grounding, find balance, and find stability. They're saying that your foundational work within the relationship is what's going to be supporting everything else that comes beyond that. We have Ganesh here, I believe, on the card, and that's a symbol of good luck and breaking down barriers and boundaries. So definitely looking good for our water couples this month as well. We are in our root chakra, and it's the elephant-headed god Ganesha. Born from the earth and clay of the body of his mother Shakti, the feminine half of the divine energy that animates the world, he is seen and invoked before the beginning of any project to remove obstacles and give protection. He's also a really good deity of good luck and friendship. So our keywords are becoming grounded, balancing the yin and yang dualities, finding the next step or right path, removing obstacles, protection, and feeling secure. Water couples, your relationship is what's going to help you find your peace this month. With the grounding energy of Ganesh, you're also going to be open to more joy and more excitement as you're going forward. They're saying that this is a really good time for you to try some new stuff at home, whether it's a new recipe, a new pattern of who does the chores, shake up the chore list a little bit, just so that it's keeping things a little bit new. Doesn't mean you're going to have to stay that way. Just try something different. And that applies to other areas as well, but we're not that channel. So, but it's really talking about finding those new ways to look at life and really having fun with it. Ganesh is talking about removing obstacles. So if there have been things that have been coming up where you feel like you're hitting a roadblock, maybe asking or working with this particular deity is a good way to see the path around the roadblock, maybe bust open that roadblock a little bit so you can get through it. But whatever is going on, this is a really good time to work through situations. And what I'm hearing is these are more outside situations. It's not with the two of you together. It's more of like, oh, the car needs new tires or whatever it is. So these are outside situations that are coming in. And it's a good way to help diffuse some of that energy and find yourself in a better balanced state. But it's all with that root chakra, so this is your foundation. These are things that to work on is going to take both of you, because it's the foundation of the relationship that is going to be able to lift off everything else. So your first tarot is the King of Earth. Generous, professional, practical, and responsible, successful time, confidently accepting opportunities. The Midas touch. Water couples, the sun is shining on you right now. Everything is going really well, and if there is anything that's coming up, that's where Ganesha can come in and be like, we'll get rid of that. We don't need that here. So really, you're looking at this time of emotional abundance and prosperity, but they're also saying this is a good time if you're financially in the situation to do so, to be a little bit generous with local charities. And they're being adamant with the local part, and it's just a good idea to support your community in those respects. So animal shelters are good ones, not big companies, but like donating time or resources if you have them to the local animal shelters or the local soup kitchens, things like that. But they're really saying you're doing it for your community to support everyone within the bubble that you walk. And that's what they're saying with this. But doing so as a couple. Don't do it like, well, I'm going to, my spouse is sitting. No, do things together. If you're volunteering, do it together. These are ways to help that foundation within the relationship grow. It's not about making a decision without your partner. Don't do that because you're trying to keep your relationship healthy, and that's what I'm hearing here. Your second card is number 7 in the major arcana, so these are big life lessons, big life situations. It's the Chariot with Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, public recognition. People are going to notice the fact that you water couples are able to deal with anything that comes your way, and you're able to deal with it in grace and beauty, because the self-discipline and willpower is saying, even when things get a little bit tough, I know I can go to my spouse and we can work this out. Even when things are a little bit frustrating, or maybe if one of us have had a bad day, we can work it out if we just think and access from our heart and our third eye, so we can hear and understand our partner. These are all things that are going to build together this next month. To get you into that healthier state, because you've got the King of Earth saying everything's going good, it's all coming up roses, and the Chariot is saying even though there might be some issues that may pop up this month, but because that's what Ganesh is helping you break through, it's really about coming together and building and joining as a team within the relationship. And with the Chariot and Metatron, things are going to start moving pretty quickly, and that could be your manifestations are going to start popping up. It could be that new addition that you've been trying for is going to become a reality. But you also have Metatron, who's the angel of ascension and spiritual development, so there could be some new things coming in there as well. But what I'm hearing through this whole situation is water couples, sometimes they'll say, you can separate and do things separately. This time, it's all about doing things together. Ganesha with grounding your root chakra. Your foundation is your relationship. So that is where your focus is emphasized this month. And you have the King of Earth and the Chariot saying, good things are coming. They're coming in quick. And you also are going to have this opportunity for some significant growth if you are on that path for spiritual growth. If you're not quite there yet, that's fine. You will develop in the time that you're ready for. But overall, water, it's looking like water couples, everything's coming up roses for you. Definitely some time to work on the couple stuff. Have some fun. Stay grounded. Don't let the outside world get to you. Earth or water singles, find that peace, find that balance within. That way you can actually be open to and ready for a relationship when it's coming. Because with the cards that you had, you definitely have some new experiences being available to you and being offered to you. But if you're running and loud and chaotic, it's not going to be as easy to see them. So definitely some things to think about as we go forward through the rest of the month. With that, I will let you guys go. Do all the fun, subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, impressions. As long as we're respectful, that's really all we can ask for. And with that, I will let you guys go. Have a great rest of your month.